Do you find yourself feeling guilty a lot? Do you find yourself in constant anxiety, wondering about how you acted or what you said, and you worry about the consequences? If this sounds like you, then you do not want to miss this video. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Dream Team, to the Stacy Loves You channel. This is where you can come to manifest your best life. My name is Stacy Belinda. I'm an empowerment mentor, and I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself. Here at the Stacy Loves You channel, we talk about self-love, self-concept, manifestation, law of attraction, law of assumption, self-care, and so many other things. If any of those things sound great to you, go ahead and subscribe now. All right, so I was talking about the guilt trip. Feeling guilty over things you may have said, things you did. And, I'm not talking about like major things. If you did something that's like, a heinous crime, or if you, got drunk and said something really obnoxious to someone, yeah, okay, maybe it deserves a little bit of reflection. But what I'm talking about is when you do those things, or when you do even lighter things, like maybe you said something you shouldn't have, maybe you were a little bit loud or rude or argumentative. Maybe you were overwhelmed with work and you snapped at a coworker. Maybe you were having the worst day of your life, and when you went to a store, you kind of took it out on one of the workers that worked there, okay? So you have those moments of kind of overwhelming weakness, and you do or say something. Then this could literally be anything. It could be something with your friends, your family. It could be something when you're drinking or going out. It could be something when you're having a conversation. It just slips out. You overshare, whatever it is, or whatever. It could be even an action, something you did, a way you behaved, something you felt like was inappropriate. Maybe you were out the other day and you know that you took someone's seat when they were waiting for it. You took their parking spot. Like, who knows? It could literally be anything. But the point is, you then feel so much remorse over what you did. You feel guilty about it. You're constantly thinking about it now. You feel anxious, and you don't want to go back to that store because you ripped that person's face off. You don't know how to apologize to the person you were rude to when you're friends or family, so you just kind of avoid them, or you make light of it next time you see them. Okay. So when it comes to guilt and anxiety that's surrounding it, first of all, get to the root of the problem. Like, why did you say that? Were you overwhelmed at work? Is that why you snapped at your coworker? Did you take on too much? Why were you rude? Why did you make a rude comment? Are you jealous? Are you envious? Are you unhappy in your own life? Where did those actions or comments or just behavior, what is the root cause of the behavior? Okay, so when you figure that out, it's probably something as simple as an insecurity. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like anxious about who you are as a person. You're not sure. Things are not going right for you, so you took it out on somebody else. So get that root cause. And I'm not saying that that makes it okay to behave badly, but once you get to that root cause, take recognition of it. Realize it, and that's what needs to be corrected. And then when you do that, you can go back and apologize to that other person that you took it out on. You can let them know, hey, I was feeling overwhelmed that day. Sorry, I took on too much work, and this doesn't excuse my behavior, but this is why I behaved like that, and I'm really sorry. Like, don't avoid that person for the rest of your life. Don't not go back to that place because you were rude. Don't never see that person again because you got drunk and hit on them. Like, that's just not the way to deal with it. Figure out the root cause and go inside yourself, recognize it, see it, and work on correcting the whys behind why you behaved that way, as opposed to the repercussions. Like, instead of hibernating in your house the next day because you knew your behavior was just absolutely obnoxious the night before, figure out why you behave like that. Figure out what's causing you to have these patterns in your life, and definitely apologize to the person, and then let it go. Let it go. Once you know the root cause, you can easier go back and correct it from happening again, because now you know why, and now you know where you have to work on. All right? But once you do that, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Like, these are kind of the steps you have to take. Like, first of all, recognize why you did it, apologize for your behavior, and now let it go. Forgive yourself. Think about when someone does something to you. How long would you hold a grudge? Is it going to be forever? I hope not, because that kind of like grudge holding will just builds up toxins inside of your system, and it just makes you angrier and angrier and angrier and likely to lash out at somebody else. So let it go. Let it go the way you would forgive somebody who hurt you. Let yourself go. Give yourself a break. Forgive yourself and let go of the guilt. Let go of everything that you're holding inside of you, that tightness in your chest, that anxiousness, that panic that you're feeling over something that's already passed. It's already history. It's already done. It's been done. Let's move forward. And by doing that, you're way more likely to not repeat it in the future, okay? When we get into the habit of guilt tripping ourselves and hating on ourselves and just like this relentless, I suck, I'm a bad person, I always mess up, I'm always doing horrible things, that cycle is just perpetuating itself, and you will never actually grow from that cycle, because the guiltier you feel, the more terrible you feel about yourself, the worse your self-concept's getting, and you're likely to just manifest more and more situations like that, which is not what we want to do. So let's cut that story right now. Let's just like ditch it all, let it go, realize the root cause, and start correcting it there, and know that you're correcting. And since you are correcting and you know you're doing the work, it is absolutely time to forgive yourself and let go of all that guilty energy, okay? Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that this can help all of you. I know a lot of us are carrying it around in our chests like tight balls of panic, but it's time to let all of that go. It's so freeing, and trust me, the pattern will dissipate and your new story will only get better the sooner you can do this. I love being here with all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I will see you all in the next video. If you like what you are hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, subscribe, share, do it all. I would love to hear from you. Remember, you can have, be, or do anything you want. Believe in you like I do. Bye.